So tell me about this collab that you have right now going on with Elf Cosmetics, which I love their products. So I'm so
Me
excited
too.
for you.
Literally me too. I've been using e.l.f. for so long. Their eyebrow gel is the best. I wear it every single
Yeah.
day. It's like my favorite product ever. But so the Eyes of Famous show is the very first reality show on TikTok, which is so cool because I've never even heard of that idea before. But
Mm-hmm.
it allows people on the app who are amazing, makeup artists and all that to grow their platform and really get their name out there and show off their skills and all of that with me, Avani, and Seth, who are my, really, really close friends that I love so much. I'm so happy that they're doing this with me. It allows them to get some tips and tricks about, makeup and life and hacks on TikTok and how to grow their social media presence and all of that. And overall, it's like such a fun experience. I've been texting with all the girls, and it's so nice to just like be like a big, even though I'm like younger than most of them, be like a big sister to them and give them a bunch of advice and everything. And it's so much fun.
Yeah. Well, so I mean, can you just tell me a little bit about how you picked your winners and really what you were looking for in the entries that came your way?
So there was thousands of people that entered, and I was really looking for someone who is really passionate about being a makeup artist and really passionate about social media and people who are, diehard elf fans and people who
Yeah.
use elf products. So I actually chose a girl named Devin, and she's my age, and she has such great techniques, and her makeup's always flawless. And what really stuck out to me was her eye look. She does like super bright, colorful eye looks, and she does cut creases and all of these like cool different ways of doing eyeshadow. And she has such a bubbly personality. Literally, we did a call about 2 days ago, and we're basically the same person. It's really funny.
That's so fun.
Such a bubbly and bright personality, and I could tell that she will make it super far in this industry, and she's so talented. So yeah.
Yeah. And so the first challenge was a euphoria style challenge. What exactly were you looking for with your contestants?
So the Euphoria inspired look is a challenging one because it's very complicated with the gems and the sparkles and everything. And I was really looking for something bold and bright and with like the use of gems and all of that. And she did gems on the side of her face and a purple eye look. And I don't even like the color purple, but she made me like the color purple. It was
I
crazy.
love that.
Yeah, and the way she did her video, the transitions and all of that was incredible, and it was overall just like literally a masterpiece, and I loved it.
Mm-hmm. And tell me just what is your favorite thing? I know you said you love the brow gel, but when it comes to e.l.f. Cosmetics, I mean, why is that your go-to?
Okay, so it's literally the same as like really, really high-end makeup. I love like the quality of the products. It's also so affordable, and they're cruelty-free, which is, the biggest thing when I'm buying makeup products is
Yeah.
making sure they're cruelty-free and all of that. But like their camo concealer, I've been using that for so long. It's the only concealer that I'll use. And I love it just because, everybody can wear it. It's not like you go out and you spend $100 on a bottle of foundation. Like, it's super affordable and it's really great quality. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now moving on to kind of your life, what motivated you to, pick up the phone or your camera and go make TikToks, review cosmetics, and vlog your life?
So I was born in LA and I moved to Arizona for quite a long time because of my dad's job. And out there, I was playing sports and everybody kind of had an idea of what they wanted to do. They wanted to be a doctor or a lawyer and all of that. And I was like really just not interested in any of that stuff. And I was like, what can I do? Because I was acting and singing and dancing my whole entire life. And I knew I wanted a career path in that. And I was like, how can I start? So I'm very tech savvy. I'm constantly on my phone. And I was like, I could really like make this my thing. So I started posting on TikTok and Instagram, and I was posting singing covers and dancing videos. I was out here in LA like literally every other week while living in Arizona doing all of that. And gradually my followers went up, and I was like, this is so cool. And I realized that I had a whole community and a bunch of supporters and all of that really loved what I was doing, and I felt different, and I finally felt like I was in my element. So doing that really motivated me. I was like, wow, like this is like where I'm supposed to be. This is like what I'm supposed to be doing. And there's people who constantly hate and all of that, but I'm like, I really love what I do, so you can back off.
I love that. That's exactly the attitude you need, especially in this world, in this industry. And that kind of brings me to another question. What do you feel like are the biggest misconceptions about yourself and TikTokers in general?
I think that a lot of people would agree that we're, conceited, and we think that we're above everybody else and all of that, and that we only care about the followers, which is definitely not what it is at all. I mean, I would like to say that I'm a very humble and kind person, but it's really hard for people to understand that because they only know you behind a screen. They don't know you like for who you really are, and sometimes you can't put everything out on social media just because of privacy reasons and all of that. So people don't really actually know who you are like from the inside out. And there's a lot of rumors that go around, and there's a lot of things that are said all the time that just are false, and it's really hard to make people believe you and try to be the best person you can be when everybody has this one image of you just like stuck in their brain when you're the complete opposite.
Yeah. How do you overcome that, and how have you kind of learned through all that? Because I think that that's a really incredible just understanding of what it actually is, and it has nothing to do with you, but it's really hard not to personalize that.
Oh yeah, it's super hard because sometimes I read comments and I'm like, oh, like do people like really think that I'm like that? Because I'm really not. Like at the end of the day, I'm just a normal girl, and I like doing normal things, and I have my best friends in the world who don't do like what I do. It's not nothing about followers, it's nothing like that. But showing your personality online is very important, because if they just they base like they're like, oh, they make assumptions based off of a 15-second video on TikTok, like where you don't speak, or you don't hear your voice or anything, and that kind of sucks. So I try to go live, and I DM people, and I make group chats, and I FaceTime people online, and I comment back and talk to people constantly, just so they have a good so they know really who I am, because you can't base anything off of an Instagram post because it's just and everything's so filtered that half the time everything you see on social media just isn't who you are.
It's just your highlights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it seems like you've made very good friends with Charli and Avani. Can you tell me a little bit about your friendships with them, and just how you've created these TikTok friendships?
So Avani I met at VidCon last year, and this is when her clown check was going viral, and we followed each other from even before that. But we live super far away, so we never met until VidCon, and literally right off the bat we became best friends. And it wasn't even, that's another thing, a lot of people think like people are friends with people just because of followers. Even if we weren't in the same industry, we would still be friends. Like Avani's one of the greatest people I know. She's so kind and so caring, and checks up on me constantly, and we talk every single day, even if we don't see each other, because she's really busy with school and all that, and so am I. And then Charli actually, when she came out to LA for the first time, she was at my house, and because my best friend Chase, we were all hanging out, and then I had to go to a meeting or something like that, and she was there, and we didn't even speak. And then we followed each other from the beginning as well. And just gradually, like, we started talking, and we started Snapchatting and hanging out more. And same thing with like Avani, we became best friends instantly. We just, like, same thing with Charli. She, was in a really intense schooling program in Connecticut and all of that. And was a dancer, and a lot of the time people are going to judge you, and same with Avani. We have that in common. Everyone is constantly judging us, but when we're together, we're very powerful.
That's right.
And,
Exactly.
we really do truly love each other so much, and we are really best friends. Like, people think that it's social media best friends and it's all an act, but we really are best friends. Like, half the time I'll get comments like, oh, why aren't you hanging out with Avani or Charli? Like, I am, like, every single day. I just, we don't have to post everything, but yeah,
Right.
love them so much.
Exactly.
They're gonna be my best friends forever.
I love that. 3 powerful women. We need that for sure. Good role models.
Yes.
Now, on the app right now, do you have a favorite trend going on?
Oh my gosh, I have so many favorite trends. The whole euphoria trend,
Of course.
am obsessed with. I love all of the new transitions and there's a lot of new beauty influencers on the app who are smaller, but they are growing and their videos are insane. And then same with the dance trends. There's every day there's a new trending dance, and being a dancer growing up and a dancer now, it's so fun just to learn small bits of choreography and putting it out online. So literally, what is my favorite dance trend right now? Oh gosh, there's so many. There's this new remix. It's Sweetie's song Tap In with Jingle Bells in the background, and it's a mashup. It just reminds me of Christmas, and that is my favorite right now.
We love that. That's fun. Yeah, I mean, the WAP challenge is still just my number one, I think.
That was
it will never go.
Yeah,
it will never be old.
My video got taken down though.
TikTok. Well, at least TikTok is saved. At least it was bought by a company. Were you nervous?
I was so nervous. I mean, I love TikTok. I think everyone was so nervous.
Yeah.
People who don't like take it as seriously as like some of us do, they spend all their time on TikTok because it's the best app.
It really is. And something that I really love, I was talking to a rep from TikTok that we work with at Hollywood Life, and they said that the goal of TikTok is to make the people when you leave the app, you feel happy. Whereas, sometimes when you leave Instagram or Twitter, you're kind of, especially Instagram, you're like, ugh, I feel so down in the dumps maybe about myself, or like something you see, or someone didn't like my picture, whatever. On TikTok, you really just scroll and feel so good.
Yeah, you do. And the videos are so entertaining and funny. Sometimes I'll catch myself being on TikTok for like 8 hours, and I'm like, what the heck happened?
Me too. I'll like go on before bed and I'll just keep scrolling, and then like 2 hours have gone by. I'm like, oh my gosh, I needed to go to sleep. That was not good. I love it. Well, Maddie, is there anything else that you wanted to talk about, put out there, promote? Anything fun coming up for you?
Oh my gosh.
Besides
so many fun things coming up, but everyone has to tune in to the Eyes Lips Famous show on TikTok. I promise you, it's going to be so much fun, and it's going to be super enjoyable to watch. And yeah, you're going to see all of us. It's going to be super fun.
Amazing. Well, I cannot wait to tune in myself. And thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me today.
Thank you.
Of course. Awesome. Well, have a good day. Stay safe, and I'm sure we will talk again soon.